guys, Traveling Kimchi here. So what is Halloween? Well, Halloween is a very popular holiday celebrated here in the USA during the month of October. Now, to talk about Halloween, we're going to explore a couple different aspects of Halloween. 1, the history, 2, traditions, and 3, the night of Halloween. So I hope you guys enjoy my little peek about Halloween in the USA. So let's start with the history of Halloween. Now, Halloween was created because Christians were trying to convert Celts. Now, as we can see by examples like Christmas, a lot of times when Christians want to convert people, they often adopt that culture or that society's holidays. Well, it's kind of the same thing when it comes to Halloween. Celts believed that the veil between the living world and the world of the dead was its thinnest on October 31st. So what the Christians did was kind of adopt this holiday. They created their own holiday on November 1st called Hallows Day. And this was made in order to honor the Christian saints. So of course, if November 1st is Hallows Day, October 31st is All Hallows Eve. So, Christmas Eve the day before Christmas, All Hallows Eve the day before Hallows Day. So of course, through time, All Hallows Eve slowly changed into what we now call Halloween. Hallows Eve, Halloween, they sound pretty much the same. So a really big part of the Halloween tradition is to wear costumes. Now, usually kids or adults wear costumes just to be fun, be something you want to be for a day, and it's just supposed to be for a light, fun thing. But originally, costumes were worn to confuse spirits. It was thought that spirits would want to possess or do evil onto a human, but if they were to see this scary costume, they would think that you were kind of one of their own, and so they wouldn't try to hurt you. They would just kind of like brush you off and ignore you. So originally, costumes were worn to confuse spirits, and that's why if we look at old pictures, the costumes are a little bit scarier than these days. The next big tradition is the jack-o'-lantern, or as we know, the pumpkin. Now, the jack-o'-lantern was named after a man called Jack, who, according to legend, was this big troublemaker who tricked the devil. And as punishment, the devil hid his soul, and he wanders the earth looking for it with a carved turnip lantern. So slowly through time, much like Hallows Eve into Halloween, the turnip evolved into today's jack-o'-lantern. So of course these days we don't carve our jack-o'-lantern in a turnip, we carve it into a pumpkin because it's much bigger and much more festive. So the very last tradition is trick-or-treating. Now, of course, we know trick-or-treating is when kids, not adults, go up to a door, knock on the door, say trick-or-treat, the adults give them candy, and they go off to the next stop. Actually, this wasn't originally for children. It started off as a church tradition, actually. The church told its followers that souls could be saved if they received enough prayers on All Hallows Eve, so of course October 31st. So in order to be good citizens, the homeless would go to houses and exchange prayers for small cakes and food. So basically it was trading prayers for food. And this slowly evolved into candy for tricks. A long time ago, we don't practice this much anymore. A long time ago, trick or treat meant that they could do a trick or something in exchange for the treat. So when I was younger, my dad taught me a poem to say if the person ever asked for a trick. And there I could say this little poem and I would get my candy and be a happy child for the rest of the night. But now, these days, we just basically have to say trick or treat and we get the candy. Darn it, kids have it easy these days, don't they? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this simple and fun explanation about Halloween. I hope it makes you appreciate the holidays that much more, and happy trick-or-treating! This is the Traveling Kimchi. Bye!